everyone and welcome to the Crimson Stitchery Vlogmas edition. I am recording on a super dark and gloomy afternoon. You can see that lack of anything interesting or enticing outside. And something really exciting happened, which was that a lovely delivery came on the post. And I thought that that was a great opportunity to kick off Vlogmas because it's all about these little things that excite us these days. It doesn't seem to take very much because of lockdown take 2 here in suburban London where I live. So I thought I would take this opportunity to welcome you guys to Vlogmas and just kind of outline what you guys can expect from my daily videos in the Crimson Stitchery across this period. Firstly, it's going to be a bit more candid, or quite a lot more candid, because I'm just recording this on my phone using a selfie stick, using the selfie camera, so I have to remember to look into the lens instead of at my face on the screen, which is kind of odd. So yeah, much more candid, much more behind the scenes, less staged, and my flat's not looking too bad, so let's duly come and sit down on the sofa now. So this actually is the Crimson Stitchery, it's actually just my couch. So last year, as I mentioned in my video, I did start Vlogmas and I kind of got a bit bored because I didn't really know what to do on it, and definitely following me around my daily life is going to be even more dull now that it's just 2020. It's just going to be even more boring basically. So where shall I put this so that I don't get a shadow on my face? So what I'm going to be doing is uploading videos on weekdays. So there's not going to be 24 Advent videos or whatever it is, but there's going to be quite a lot. And it's going to be a mixture of vlogs and little kind of talking points. And whenever I do anything Christmassy, I'll bring you guys along with me in my flat. But I've got to say that, I've got my fairy lights up as usual in the corner over there. Maybe I should put that in the background. That's a bit more Christmassy, isn't it? But my partner has got a December birthday, so generally we do not decorate the flat until the birthday celebrations are done and the birthday hangover is done as well. So yeah, generally probably not until mid-December is that going to happen. But we'll see. So I hope that you guys are going to enjoy this little glimpse behind the scenes. We'll have some talking points, some questions, some kind of conversations hopefully that we'll be hosting. I'll bring you along with me to any Christmas activities that happen. Those of you who watched Vlogmas last year will know that I'm a little bit tongue-in-cheek when it comes to Christmas because I actually am not a big fan of all the Christmas things. I can't bear Christmas music, I can't bear Christmas movies, the worst. And also, since I've got a bit older in my family, we've just stopped giving each other gifts, but we do encourage kind of consumable gifts, so edible things and drinkable things. So on that note, neat segue, the beautiful and wonderful people at Bird and Blend Tea Company have been in touch and very kindly sent me some gifts for the Christmas period, and that's what I'm going to share with you guys right now, because although I don't do gifts with my family, I still like receiving presents. I mean, who doesn't? And actually that's, even though we do buy each other edible gifts, that's still a really fun part of what I would do. I'd go to like an Italian grocery shop or like some kind of posh department store, and I'd go and select out delicious biscuits and delicious wines and lovely things that are from foreign countries with better food cultures than the British. Basically anything Italian or German is just the most delectable Christmas foods in my opinion, and that of my family. Yeah, so not doing that this year. Sad face, even though some stuff is kind of opening up and so on around London. I feel a bit like a social recluse, to be honest with you, at this point. Like I hate doing this. I hate being in my flat all the time, but I kind of feel like I'm too scared to go outside. So thank goodness for the internet. Anyway, does anyone else feel like this? Let me know. So yeah, thank goodness for the internet, and thank goodness for the lovely people at Bird and Blend. So I'm just going to show you what they sent me. I've got this box here and I've left it all in the box. I thought we could do an unboxing together. because I just wanted to point out the packaging. It's not brown tape. It's like a cardboard, you know, it's like a paper tape, super old fashioned, and it's got these little snowflakes and whatnot on them. I just not shutting this side of the box because it's got my address on it, so obviously that's not very good to put on the internet. But yeah, just like perfect. Oh, here we go. You can see it's got some mittens, a snowman, little stamp album. So I really liked that. So I just wanted to show you guys that first of all. And then we've got the actual box, and again, everything in the box is packed in shredded cardboard, so this can go on the compost pile or just be recycled. So I just wanted to point out that packaging because Christmas time is definitely a period where you just have so much unnecessary garbage, rubbish and waste. So I just think it's really good that they've put that thought into it. And ooh, what have we got in here? Wow, so there's a really sweet note with a little colouring postcard, maybe good to distract someone with at some point. They've sent me some samples. Apple strudel in a cup. Oh my goodness, rooibos tea. Oh, this is a tea bag, which is plastic free, excellent, and biodegradable. All right, so that would have been a tea as well. Ah, this one is orange tea, cherry cola bottles. Oh my goodness. So, all right. Oh, wow. And then they've sent me loads of lovely, lovely things in this box. Wow. All right. So this is where the whole, I don't need to get presents thing, you know, it kind of gives the lie to that. And there's even more, oh, there's even more teas in here, which again are all wrapped in cardboard with that really sweet packaging tape as well. Wow. Okay. So I've just put the selfie stick down so I can use both of my hands. And Bird and Blend have sent me these really lovely gifts for the podcast and also to share with you guys. And what they are is some really special Christmas gifts. I literally feel like a little child. This is very exciting. So thank you so much, Bird and Blend. Like, I'm already feeling immensely grateful, like even just from unpacking the box. I don't know, just little things like being able to open a box and it's not just full of unnecessary plastic just make me very happy. Especially when it comes to like these kind of gift box things, which is normally just, I don't know, just full of just unnecessary packaging. So I'm super happy. So basically, if you haven't heard of them already, Bird and Blend, that's their logo in the gold foil, very nice. Bird and Blend are a tea company and they do a lot of loose leaf teas with kind of special and quirky flavours, as you'll have noticed from my slight confusion when looking at the labels of these two sample tea packets. So they're one of those companies that have like, yeah, apple strudel flavoured tea and this, that and the other and Christmas tea. And I guess that's kind of aimed at people that maybe wouldn't necessarily gravitate towards tea, but I'm not like that. I'm a big tea drinker. I'm British. My heritage is Southeast Asian, so you know, you kind of drink tea at most meals, you know, as part of the culture. However, I do not like fizzy drinks or I don't really drink juice or anything like that. So I think it's great because it's a company that kind of has something for everyone. So they do have the more traditional flavours. They have like an English breakfast blend, they have Earl Grey, various things like that, different tea flavours. They've got like an Assam tea, they've got a version of Lapsang Souchong, which is a smoked tea, and different things like that. So I really like the company and the fact that, yeah, it's just a way of kind of experiencing different tea flavours, and they're just really fun. So they've sent me these gifts to have in the podcast, and they've got really nice selection of Christmas gifts on their website as well, which is what these were. So they've sent all of this to me, dropping it for free, but I'm not being paid to kind of promote it, if you see what I mean. It's just like been sent for review, #gifted. So the first one that they've sent me is I'm a Little Teapot. So I'm gonna open this now. I always drink loose leaf tea, have done for quite a while, but I was definitely inspired to kind of switch to it permanently after there was all of that publicity a couple of years ago about microplastics in tea bags being released into cups through the boiling water. So I switched to my teapot. However, my teapot doesn't have a very good filter on it, so you can kind of pour it through a tea strainer, and I have got like an antique one, which is really sweet. But I'm very excited about this box. You can see it comes in a lovely cardboard box. Oh, because it's come with a little tiny individual teapot. Let's open it up. Oh, it's really sweet. Oh, it's so it's so small and dinky. All right. So I'm just going to say, like, this is the first piece of plastic that I've met in their packaging, which is awesome. It's so dinky, and it comes with a little strainer basket in there. So I guess this is like tea for one. And these teapots, they're like the ones that I used to, that I remember having in the Tate Britain cafe. I don't know if any viewers partake of the Tate Britain for their cafe, but that was quite a big deal for me. I think in my childhood, I remember I used to take myself there on the tube all by myself, walk around the exhibitions and the galleries and think about art, and then spend my pocket money that I'd saved up from my sachet job on like a pot of loose leaf tea. I'd feel really grown up, and I'd sit there and I'd have one of these little teapots to myself. It was a very, very big deal in the sort of mid 2000s. Very big deal for me. So now I've got one for myself. It's so small. Feel a bit sorry for my partner. He's totally not going to get a look in the breakfast tea anymore. It's just going to be me. And it's crimson red. Brilliant for the Crimson Stitchery. So yeah, this is one of their Christmas gift options. So it comes with that. It comes with a teaspoon. Yeah, which is quite a nice ball design. And it comes with flavours of tea. So I've got gingerbread chai, which is a spiced rooibos tea. I've got salted caramel Lebkuchen. I'm not actually the biggest fan of salted caramel because I don't really have a sweet tooth, but I love Lebkuchen. I love them. I've already been eating Lebkuchen. German Christmas biscuits are so good. So that's a black tea with ginger, apple, cinnamon, rosehip, cardamom, cloves, orange, and natural flavourings. That sounds quite good, actually. Yeah, I wonder maybe the natural flavourings will be the sort of caramel idea that they've got. Wow. I'm interested to try that. And then I've got mulled cider, which is an apple. It's sort of like a, it's not a real tea, it doesn't have any actual tea in it. It's like a herbal infusion with apple, ginger, rosehip, hibiscus, cinnamon, cloves, lemon peel, and flavourings. Cool. So what I'm going to be doing is trying out the different teas over the Vlogmas vlogs and sharing them with you guys, which I'm quite excited about doing. I'm sure you will have seen the news reports about alcohol sales increasing over the different lockdown periods in 2020, so I feel like drinking all of these spiced herbally and fruit teas are going to be a really good alternative for me, although I will also do some, I'll do some mulled wine for sure, but yeah, it's not going to be the same sort of period of Christmas parties and this, that and the other, which, it's always good to have a nice alternative. So then they also sent me another gift box, which is super exciting, and it's a sticky chai 3-pack. So chai is just means tea, and I often make masala chai using all the ingredients that I buy from the Indian grocery stores around me, of which there are many because I live in a South Asian neighborhood. So yeah, that's something that I enjoy doing for myself, but it's quite it can be quite time consuming, so I'm excited to see what their version is like. Oh, if I can, it's got a little sticker. If I can open it up, and again it comes in this lovely box. I feel like this would be a really nice thing to receive as a teacher instead of like a stale box of chocolates or a bottle of horrible wine. I don't know about you. I don't know. Maybe you have bought really nice teacher gifts, but at the risk of sounding ungrateful, it can be very hit and miss when it comes to teacher gifts. Yeah, it's just like a really nice thing to receive. Again, the packaging is beautiful. I love these cute little illustrations. I'm not a ripper when it comes to paper. I'm not a ripper. I'm a slider, as you can see. Here we go. So lovely box again. Inside there is this lovely little jar full of their signature sticky chai, which I'm pretty excited about trying. It's really lovely that it comes in this jar. I love these jars. There's a little recipe card which shows how to prepare it. It says boil in milk, or you can also put it in hot water, so it'll be interesting to try that out. And then there's also these two refills. So there's gingerbread sticky chai. That sounds really nice. Okay, so that one's with rooibos tea, and then mulled cider sticky chai. I am a fan of mulled cider. Oh, and it suggests that you can put it, actually, the spices in milk, apple juice, or cider itself. So that is definitely something that sounds very, very exciting. So that's that wonderful gift. Thank you so much to Bird and Blend. I'm really looking forward to trying these properly in actual hot drinks, and of course I'll be sharing that with you guys over Vlogmas. And if you want to be getting in the Christmassy mood, do go check them out. As I said, this was just gifts, not sponsored promotion. I have to say that, or I'll be breaking the law, and who wants to do that? Or at least, you know, if you're gonna do it, you should do it in a kind of more entertaining and fun way. So I'm now gonna go and clear all of this up. I have got to get on with a bit of work this afternoon, but thanks very much for joining me for Vlogmas Day 1, and I do hope that you enjoy these videos. Let me know if you have got any Advent traditions in the comments down below, and if there's anything that you are going to do that you are looking forward to in this December period, because we need to find ways to keep ourselves entertained and upbeat now more than ever. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll catch you again soon. Bye bye.